Urban farming for less than $180 and under 2 hours of labor. Compliments of Home Depot. Cheaper than sourcing redwood for a planter, we've instead purchased a aluminum trough type system, and we're going to attach some casters, i.e. wheels, to provide us with a urban farming setup for a very reasonable price. The first step to any project is understanding your numbers. Know the dimensions, know thy numbers. And so from here we can make more informed decisions on where we're going to drill holes, making permanent decisions, and also just making it symmetrical, which, as we all know in life, symmetry is beauty. Symmetry is function. And when it comes to urban farming, sometimes the sunlight exposure can be a bit chaotic depending on different factors of your neighbor's house or trees. So it's always a good practice to add in the ability to move your planters around depending on time of year, depending on learned obstacles for attaining optimal sunlight. For anyone that's feeling a void in their lives or some sort of lack of fulfillment, easy remedy is to grow something. Try it out. Grow a plant in your house. Grow something you can eat. Guarantee it's going to change you. It may stimulate some other growth outside of just what you are growing, something more so internal. Either way, we come from a long line of farmers, and I believe it really pulls at some genetic underpinnings, these epigenetic switches that optimize us. What was extra special about this project was I included my son in the process and used this as a teaching experience for him to understand the ins and outs of measurement, of using a drill, of bolts, nuts, ratchets, why we drill holes for drainage, and just overarching ideas of how to set up your own little urban farm. Super fun. He loved it, and I hope you guys do too. Sure to drill in some drainage holes, as if you don't, you might have an issue with water pooling at the bottom, mold, and all the things that won't be conducive to good root health for whatever you are growing in this situation. I also recommend rolling with organic soils. I'm not a fan of any of the Franken soils from different companies that tout these amazing fertilizers, and it's a big question mark. I'm sure it's probably not the worst thing in the world, but if we're doing organic garden, we're using organic seeds or starter plants, let's ensure that we're also using organic soils as well, and something we can augment with perhaps our compost at a later date. But you can't go wrong with organic, and it's not that much more expensive.